which characters, which characters would you take with you to help you survive in a zombie apocalypse?
Is it are we doing singular character or multiple?
Multiple. I would say 3. Maybe take 3 with you. Who are you taking?
Wait, can we have 3 at the same time?
Yes.
Just look at the top of the cheek scale and you know my picks.
Well, that's one way to do it.
That's a good one.
I was thinking more on the survival side. I see where Brian's head's at. It makes a lot of sense. But I can't lie. I still have some cheeks on there because my first 2 picks are Lifeline and Watson. But I have Watson on there for a very specific reason. Number 1, her fences can save you, block out zombies, kill them. Also, if they happen to break through the fences, she is my sacrificial lamb. I'm going to hopefully have her die first.
Well, she can't escape for the life of her, so
she has no escape
fair.
ability.
Yeah.
Well, let's first start this discussion by who would be the absolute worst and is nowhere near this discussion. Number 1, Octane. You don't need a drug addict on your team.
No,
you don't.
Definitely you don't. And also he'd outrun you, so you just die.
So I know this should be an understatement, but have we officially, as a podcast, have we decided that Octane is just a drug addict?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
He's looking for his next fix.
Yeah, all the time.
Okay, I'm with it.
Yeah,
Yep,
he's a
I'm
drug
with it.
addict. He's a drug addict. I would not bring him. I would not bring...
I wouldn't bring Revenant because I think Revenant would just kill you.
No, he would sacrifice himself.
Revenant has
wouldn't-
the advantage of not being able to be infected.
Yeah, but he doesn't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, he doesn't care
He
about
hates
you.
all humanity.
Let's assume Pathfinder lives forever and his battery never dies. Are you going to be able to withstand how annoying he can be at times?
Can I turn him off?
No.
I'm not sure. Let's say, for instance, no.
No, then I don't want to fucking be near him.
Okay, any other characters you wouldn't want to bring on this? Not that you wouldn't want to bring, but wouldn't survive very well.
I think Caustic would kill me.
No. Who wouldn't survive well in a zombie apocalypse?
Bangalore.
You think Bangalore?
She sucks.
Yeah, she's trash.
That's literally it. She just sucks.
Well,
She's too rigid. She can't adjust.
There's no adjustment there.
There's no room for throwing smoke bombs in a zombie
But
apocalypse. They can
Bangalore-
smell your blood.
Bangalore could survive one. She's military trained. She's got salve.
I think she could survive. I think you guys are underplaying Bangalore. I think Bangalore is a good choice.
If there's 2 people that have absolutely no chance of making it through zombie apocalypse, one is Mirage.
Mirage cannot make it through a zombie
Mirage
apocalypse.
wouldn't make it through.
Because I'd kill him.
Yeah.
Listen, being stuck on an island when he has plenty of booze is one thing. I can't get drunk in a zombie apocalypse. Not like that.
I look at all the characters on this roster, and Mirage is the only one where I'm like, dude, if he was by all these characters by themselves, I'd be like, oh, okay, they could probably survive for a good amount of time. Mirage would die within the first 25 minutes.
No, you're missing a character on there. Looking at your list, you're missing a character.
Who am I missing?
You're missing Crypto.
Oh,
What the-
crypto dead, bro.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
yeah.
Hack a fucking zombie's head?
That's real.
Yeah, Crypto. Maybe I would say Crypto, Mirage, Octane. There's no chance they survive more than maybe a week. Those are probably the only 3 characters that can't survive on their own. All the rest are pretty savvy, I think.
As much as I hate to say it, I really don't think Lobo would make it very far.
Everyone knows
Yeah, ammo is always a big deal in an apocalypse.
that, and the worst thing you're gonna have to deal with in a zombie apocalypse is the other people that are alive.
True.
I can steal their shit without even getting near them.
That's something I didn't even think
yeah,
about.
no, I didn't even think about
And
that.
listen,
So
she's got her bracelet. She's got 2 of those motherfuckers. Give me one. You and me. We'll just tag team this shit.
I think Loba's one of those characters. That's why I didn't pick her. Was she's one of the ones that would definitely leave you behind. If it was
She'd leave you.
No way.
100%.
You don't think she'd leave you?
Listen,
Not an apocalypse, man.
If
no
you're-
way.
if-
like, what are your options? Like, why is it better to be alone in that context?
100%, dude. If it was like, oh no, Loba, please save me. She'd be like, fuck you, and just throw her bracelet and dip.
No, listen, you got to make her want to stay. I think when I think about a zombie apocalypse, I think about like this like Charlie's Angels fantasy I got going on, where it's 100% Rampart, Loba, and Watson behind me, and the cohesion between the 3 of them is incredible because you have Watson to put up the fences to make a perimeter that I would imagine zombies would have a really hard time with, and then you have Loba to provide you with nearly infinite ammunition for Sheila, which is going to be Rampart's ability to provide us with overwhelming firepower and the ability to stay in one place. Plus, I have 3 different beautiful women that at any given time can allow me to produce a culturally diverse new community. It's literally the best possible outcome for a human man.
So I have one question. How did you, of all people, not have Horizon in there?
I was gonna say.
I thought about Horizon, but I mean, I really was
dog.
thinking about team dynamics because Sheila uses a ton of ammo, so you need ammo.
I mean-
and then to be able to put up a border is just it's invaluable in a zombie situation.
Yeah, I think Watson
It's
is
practicality. I wanted to, but I don't think that she's as well suited as the three of them together.
Sidebar, real quick. How many zombies could Loba's cheeks feed? Are we talking? Are we talking like round 57 on Nazi
feed,
zombies?
It
I
could
target
feed like
57.
half of one zombie Gibraltar.
Speaking of
yeah.
Gibraltar, like, so his biodome his dome lets people through, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it still lets
Yes.
zombies through?
Yeah, but what is that? Like 60 seconds? 40 seconds?
Actually, Gibraltar
Yeah.
might add to the list of useless characters in this sense because number one, he's fat
Well, he's bait.
and he's bait.
No, he's bait. He's the one that lets you get away because they're gonna eat on him for 10 years and then they'll be able to get away.
No, dude.
My first pick was Lifeline because she's a medical expert. I could see her figuring something out, possibly a cure, and she's a safer bet than Caustic, who I think could figure out the cure faster, but he might also murder you.
So
in the
we're
process.
assuming that it's something that can be cured.
Why
I'm
don't-
assuming.
I mean, why don't we have Watson up in that conversation? I feel like Watson is just the jack of all trades in this, outside of getting you out of trouble. She'll keep you in trouble, but the trouble's never going to get to you. And she won't ever let you get any ammo, but you have electric fences.
You're not wrong, but in my dream scenario, like Troy was talking about with this Charlie Angel situation, I had Watson being used as bait. So I didn't even
What?
think about her doing anything.
Does she set her fences first?
Yes.
Dude, I need to check out some of the like fan art where she doesn't have that little cap on. I bet she's so pretty underneath.
She's
Dude, she
maybe.
gotta be gorgeous, bro.
Don't matter to me. You could be as pretty as you want. You're boring as her.
How do you know she's boring?
She's so boring.
Dude, she's not boring.
so boring.
Okay,
Girl knows about science, bro.
I'm gonna have you play her for a week,
Science
and then
boring.
you're gonna hear all the
Dude.
puns. All
I'm
the
not
puns
at
that
a
she
high
says.
enough level for anybody to be able to be playing with a Watson, and you know it.
And then my last part. So here, I guess I'll round mine out. I picked Lifeline, Watson, Rampart.
Dude, you need the ammo, bro. Loba's kind of invaluable. She's invaluable in this situation. Dude, ammo's the big... I mean, have you ever played, like, The Last of Us or, like, any of those kinds of games? I mean, dude, if you don't have ammo, you're just so boned.
I'm gonna be real with you. I was
Well,
thinking,
she's the top of the cheek skill. I mean, how
Yeah.
is this, like... It's a complete non-option to
Well,
not have
remember-
her in that list.
we didn't put it in the last episode, but we did talk about the cheek scale again, and I moved Rampart up a few spots. So cheek scale is still involved in my thinking. I was also more thinking along the lines of like long-term survival, and it was similar to yours that you brought up, where there's a variety. There's Lifeline, Watson,
Right.
Rampart. There's a variety,
Right.
and I'm a
We're
big
for
variety.
diversity here on
I'm
the
a big
GMB.
variety guy.
That's
I love
right.
diversity.
That's right.
Diversity Day.
Yeah.
It's Diversity Day on this podcast today. Kyle, you're up. Who are you picking?
I know.
You
who
guys are
Kyle's-
making me feel bad about my pick.
I know who Kyle's getting. I
Kyle
already
probably
know.
went
Just
extremely.
three dudes.
Three bros.
He's like past
dudes being guys.
Past Revenant and
Dire,
Caustic.
dude. So I actually I had Watson as one of my people.
Smart man.
Troy's kind of talking me into Loba, but I still think she'd leave you. And
You need the damn ammo, Kyle. You can't not have it, man.
No, I think I'm okay.
No,
So,
you're not okay.
I think I'm gonna go with Bloodhound because
You're so not
Bloodhound's-
okay.
Bloodhound's a good tracker, and I feel like Bloodhound would kind of keep us ahead of the game because you forget Bloodhound beat a giant like 20-foot beast in the little short that she had
With a gun.
They had.
with a gun. She still had a gun. We're not. It's not like we're not gonna have guns.
It
in
was a
zombie-
charge rifle.
You're not
so
gonna
it's
have
not
guns
really
if
a
you don't
gun.
have ammunition.
it's like a- it's
it
a
doesn't matter
bitch
how many
gun.
guns you have. You don't have bullets. Also, why are you resisting drawing in and having a part of your team the number one on the cheek scale, bro?
You've
she's
been the
best
most.
all around.
He's been the most outspoken Loba
I-
fan.
that-
You know what happened,
100%.
Troy? I don't know, Troy. Did you get around to listening to last week's episode?
Dude, I think that
listen,
I did, but
know
I think my theory on what's going on with Kyle is that his hair's getting longer, and he wants to be the one with the best locks in the crew.
That makes sense. 'Cause she does have
Okay.
nice locks. But I
She
will
has
say
very
this.
nice locks.
I think Brian's thoughts about Loba
They're not
being
thoughts.
fake
They're not thoughts.
are
They're
they're
facts.
starting to creep into.
Get outta
They're
here,
not
bro.
facts.
They're
Don't do
facts.
this.
Not
Not
facts.
today.
They're facts.
Don't
Do we-
Brian thinks
They're
Loba
fact-
is a thought,
Uh,
and I disagree.
Listen. Okay, one, she is. Two,
No.
she's definitely fake. And by that, I mean,
She's not fake.
she is.
She's not fake.
There's definitely some plastic.
But Kyle, it does surprise me that you wouldn't put her in here, and I'm starting to think maybe Brian's fake theory is getting in your head a little bit.
Okay, listen, fuck it. Loba's number one in my group.
Okay,
I don't
who are you
need
taking
anybody
out?
else.
Okay, he's just taking Loba. He's just taking Loba.
Just taking Loba. That's it. Me and the Cheeks are gonna survive.
You,
That's
I'm
all
pretty.
that
Didn't you? Wasn't Loba your number one pick for the deserted island?
Yes.
Yeah.
What
Yes.
has changed?
She can't
was-
leave on an island.
She can't fucking leave on the island.
Bro,
if
she's
I'm
not
getting,
gonna leave in a zombie
if
apocalypse.
I'm getting
bro.
mauled by 20 zombies, she's not gonna be like, okay, hold on, let me help you out real quick.
Dude, nobody, no matter how badass they are, wants to be isolated in a zombie apocalypse. Especially not if you have Rampart on your team, because the cohesion between someone that produces infinite ammo and somebody who spawns gigantic miniguns out of their body, that's like I mean, you can't get a more of a dream team than that.
Brian, who do you got?
So my number one pick is Watson. I think that fence is invaluable, and I trust her to be able to, 1, purify water, 2, repopulate, and 3, okay, maybe not repopulate because she's Watson. Boring. But
You want boring children, Brian?
no,
I didn't think so.
That being said,
Boring.
Watson, and it's not because of her, it's because of the ingenuity that she's able to bring. Second one, Loba. I want the free shit from the other people. I think Loba's going to be perfectly fine.
That makes sense. Troy, I'm pretty sure you already said yours, but let's go
I
one
did.
more time.
Yeah, so dream team of Rampart, Watson, and Loba. We have Watson being able to produce effective barriers so that we can get some sleep when we need to. We have Loba producing infinite amounts of ammunition.
And ass.
And ass, infinite. And we also have Rampart being able to produce crazy miniguns that have now infinite ammo. It's like it's what you would produce if you were playing a zombie-based video game and you had hacks.